In this video, we are solving a question which came in 2021 paper 1, paper 2, GCE. It was on question 6. So 6a, express 2 over 2x minus 1 minus 3 over 3x minus 1 as a single fraction in its simplest form. So we have a 2 over 2x minus 1 minus 3 over 3x minus a 1. So we have two fractions. Now we want us to write in one fraction. So it's like we're crossing multiplying, meaning a 2 will multiply with 3x minus a 1, and the 3 will multiply with a 2x minus a 3 1. That's how they are multiplying. So write a 2 open bracket 3x minus a 1 close bracket minus 3 multiply with a 2x minus a 1 close bracket, and then you say over, you write one fraction, and then the denominators we write them the way they are. We will be maintaining them. That's a 2x minus a 1, even put them in brackets, and a 3x minus a 1 close bracket. So we now just multiply 2 times 3x, we get a 6x. 2 times negative 1, we get a negative 2. Negative 3 times 2x, we get a negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative 1, positive 3. So a lot of students, they make a mistake when multiplying a negative and a negative. Always remember it is a positive over a 2x minus a 1. So this down here will just be writing them the way they are, 3x minus a 1, like that. So you can now collect the like terms. Collecting like terms, we have a 6x minus a 6x minus 2 plus 3 over 2x minus a 1, 3x minus a 1, like that. 6x minus 6x, we are getting a 0. Negative 2 plus 1, getting a 1 over negative 2 plus a 3, we are getting a 1. So the denominators, write them the way they are, 2x minus a 1 and 3x minus a 1. So that's our answer for this question. So question 1, question 6a, that's our answer. We now go to question 6b. So question 6b, it was under computer, which is pseudocode and flowchart. So 6b, the program below is given in form of a pseudocode. So before I start solving this question, I want to explain the boxes which are involved. So we have a box like this one. So this box, it is an oval. In an oval, if it has been given in form of a flowchart, we write in a pseudocode. We write oval. We write wherever we write stop, or let me begin with a start and then a stop. So we write start or stop. So that's what we write in a oval. And then also have a parallelogram. So in a parallelogram, which looks like this. So parallelogram we will be writing enter. It can be a enter, or it can be a display, it can be print, or it can be show. So whenever you see these words, it can be enter, display, print, or show. We'll be using a parallelogram. Also have a rectangle. So in a rectangle, we write a formula. So whenever you have a formula, we'll be writing it in a rectangle. You also have a decision box, which is a rhombus, but under computer we call it a decision box. So in a decision box, we'll be using it if we have an if statement. So whenever we have an if statement, we'll be using a decision box. And then we have words like we have a then, so a yes, so let's say a yes, we use a yes in a flowchart, which is equal to then, and a no is equal to else. So when I've been given a then, when writing it in a flowchart, we use yes. When I've been given a else, when writing it in a flowchart, we use a no. So that's what we'll be using. And if, we'll be changing into is. So here we write a is, this side will be equal to if. So if you have a if, writing it in a flowchart, it will be is. Even include a question mark because to become a question. So that's what I'm going to be following. Take note of those boxes and what to write in them. So now going back to our question. So our question says we draw a corresponding flowchart for this pseudocode. So drawing a corresponding flowchart. Start. So start to begin, we use an oval. So that one we write start. So you write an arrow and then enter. Writing enter, we are using a parallelogram. So there we are saying enter height, enter length. So let's say enter. So we enter. So let me just say enter L. But if you want to can complete, but I'm saying enter L. But if you want to can say enter height, it's still okay. So if we have an if statement, meaning here we are using a decision box. Since we have an if statement, it is a decision box. So you write a decision box, which is that one. So if length less than 0, if we change into is. So we write is length less than 0 question mark. So that's a question. Is length less than 0 question mark. Then we know when it is yes. So then we display error message. So we write a then here. We are displaying an error message. So then we change into yes. And then we display. So write display error message. display error message, and length must be positive. So you say length must be positive, and length must be positive. And then else, so you continue down here. Else we know it is no, so write a no. Else enter height. So again we are writing a parallelogram. So in our parallelogram we are entered in a height. So it says enter. It says enter height. So H for height. If, again of an if statement, meaning we write a decision box. So if height less than 0, so if changes into is, so write is, height less than 0, you put a question mark. So if it's less than 0, which is then, so then write a then beside, we use a parallelogram. So then it is a yes. So then you write a yes. Display error message. So here we display. Here you display error message. Display error message. H must be positive. So height must be positive. Else, which is a no. So I will continue my Venn diagram here. Supposed to write it down. So I'm continuing to this side. So else, which is a no. So I write a no. So else volume is equal. So volume, it is a formula, and in a formula we enter it in a rectangle. So it will be volume is equal to 1 over 3 star length star, so length to the power 3, and then star height, and then we write it down here. And if we display, so for display using a parallelogram, we display volume. So let's say display volume, and lastly we stop. So stop using a oval. So from there we now stop. So and if it is this arrow, so the arrow which goes to a display, to a last display, we call it end if. So that arrow, it is the one we are referring to, end if. So that one was our end if arrow. So end if we don't include any box, but it is simply an arrow. So that's it for this video.